tell you about. Let's take you to the East Coast. This is not Lollapalooza that you're looking at. This is actually in New York City. You see a rowdy crowd there causing major problems. This is actually in Union Square in Manhattan. It's apparently all because a social media star was reportedly giving away PlayStations and streaming computers. That's when thousands of people descended on the park. There are fights and crowds. You see them. They are climbing over cars and up poles. Police have made dozens of arrests there. We don't know about any serious.
If you guys hear a bunch of noise in the back, that's an AC in my house. Right now I can't really go anywhere and record, but just want to say thank you to everybody. I got 11 subscribers right now. I feel freaking amazing. Shout out to God, shout out to Jesus Christ. But you know who it is, you know what we came to do. All glory and honor to our Father, Jesus Christ. And I want to talk about this Cenat situation. I want to reflect on it. I want to take a look at it because personally, I'm a person that lives in New York. I live fairly close to the city. I don't live in any of the 5 boroughs, but I did grow up not too far away from where Kai actually grew up. So I just want to speak on a few things. So let's talk about what exactly happened if you're not really familiar or if you're unaware. So Cenat and his team pulled up to New York with a few of the AMP members saying that he was going to give away some PS5s and some PlayStation cards, and I heard rumors about computers or something. So basically this was just one giant giveaway. PS5s were involved, and if you don't know anything about electronics right now, PS5s are pretty hard to come by because they're just not making them as frequent as they should. Or maybe I'm wrong, but that was the story when they first came out. You couldn't get your hands on one because it was the parts and everything to assemble it were pretty hard to come by. And yeah, so Kai basically sends out a basically makes it aware that he's doing a giveaway. I'm not sure how, but he does that. And all these kids rush over to Union Square Park. Now I'm going to pull up a picture of Union Square Park so you see where it's at on the map. So people that usually go to Union Square Park are fairly young people. People maybe teenagers, kids in their 20s or whatever, maybe 30s. So it's usually like a younger demographic chilling at the park, throughout the day and night. And so about 2,500 people showed up, and people were getting sturdy on cars. Let's see if I can pull up a video.
Back on cars! No! Damn!
People were jumping onto the crosswalk signs and just doing whatever. Yeah, it was absolute chaos. People were crying. People's businesses were destroyed. It was mayhem in New York City out of random. Now 65 people got arrested. Okay. And so did Cenat. And my opinion on this, if you ask me, is I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised that this happened. The reason is that, and I'm going to go to scripture, because you should not have any idols before God, right? Because what happens is these idols lead you down a road that's no good, and guess what? You end up paying some sort of cost for it, right? So people came out of probably their jobs, their whatever they were doing on Friday, probably randomly left home to go be with Cenat to possibly win to meet him and get a PS5 and whatever else he was giving away. And I'm not surprised, man, because we're living in a day and age where people would rather go and follow a celebrity rather than just sticking to the game plan and just following God. And it's just sad. It's sad. In my humblest opinion, it's just sad. Why would you want to go and follow, a guy who, honestly, in my humblest opinion, looks like he aligned himself up with the elites to be used? Because at the end of the day, this is what all these celebrities are, right? And I'm Jamaican, so I'm going to speak on black celebrities, right? Or honestly, all celebrities, bro. They are all just high-paid slaves. And people want to say, oh, no, you can't say that about LeBron. Oh, no, you can't say that about Jordan. Oh, you can't say that. Bro, all these people are just high-paid slaves. They all just want to go and wear the latest designer, drive the latest cars in their old neighborhood, look back on people that made fun of them or doubted them or whatever, and be like, see, I made it. But it's a false sense of reality, because at the end of the day, you didn't earn that car. These things were given to these people. And let me just explain that a little bit further, right? A lot of these celebrities are given things and they claim that they bought it, right? None of them, I'm not gonna lie, I gotta quote somebody, and shout out to Mr. Keep It Simple, but he says that these celebrities are, they didn't earn anything. Unfortunately, rap is not a full-time job. Playing basketball is not a full-time job. Being a baseball player is not a full-time job. These people get used by whoever to push an agenda. You have rappers and basketball players right now painting their nails, okay? Showing up to arenas in outfits that are made for women, clothing that's made for women. They are wearing clothing that's made for women, but they're a man. And in Leviticus, I think it's I'm gonna see if I can get that scripture. A man should not be wearing clothing of a woman, and I just look at that and I'm like, how much more do people need to see that we are in the last days? How much more do people need to see that society as a whole is just hijacked by a group of individuals who don't have our best interest? Most of these celebrities, they took the cop out. They said, I'm dying to be rich. I'm dying to get out of my current position. I don't want to be broke. I don't want to be homeless. I don't want to go through this thing, and instead of grinding through whatever process they got to grind through, because to be honest, it takes 5 years to get out of anything, to develop any skill. Instead of going through that, they just took the fast route and said, let me get the money. Let me get the advance money from the record label. Oh, you guys are giving me $15,000? I'll take that. What is $15,000 going to do as a record from a record label? What advance is that? Advance is not going to do anything to you. People don't understand. They think this when they say, yo, you just follow your dreams and this, that, and that. Bro, I'm here to tell you, I've been rapping for a minute, and if I didn't give up the law of attraction and stop doing magic when I was 25, bro, I would have sold my soul. You would have saw me on TV or Twitch or YouTube or some platform where I would have tried to appear happy, but I was high-key miserable on the inside, right? Because it's one thing to give something to somebody, right? You could put somebody in the best position, right? Give them all the money, all the cars, all that. But at the end of the day, they're still going to be miserable. Why? Because they didn't develop the skills. They didn't develop the character to appreciate and maintain that. That's what I try to promote to everybody. God cares about your character. The world is going to respect and praise your character. It doesn't matter what you got in the bank. If you could lose it all, but if you're a man of that character, you can gain it all back. That's what I try to preach to everybody, bro. Most of these celebrities just act like they got it because they were nice like that. That most of them don't have the character to maintain. Why do you think that you see celebrities going on and off in and out of jail, right? It's because they obtained all the money too quickly without getting the character. You can't give somebody 25 million and they're ignorant and irresponsible. It just doesn't work out. They're not going to learn the hardship of saving. They're not going to learn the hardship of denying their flesh. They're denying their body when they're hungry. You guys ever had no money in your pocket and you were like, yo, I could afford that meal at whatever restaurant, but you know what? I'm gonna have to unfortunately suck it up and get something light like oatmeal or soup or eat cereal at the crib because I don't have the money. But guess what? Once you got out of that situation, right? Didn't it feel good? Didn't you came out of that situation accomplished because your character was developed in that time of denial. People don't want to hear this. People don't want. We live in a microwave generation. We live in a generation where we see somebody on Instagram 1 year down bad at the crib, making videos, whatever. Next minute, next year, they move out of their hometown. They got a new place to live, views, car in the driveway, pool in the backyard, whatever it is. I'm here to tell you guys that's all false. That's all false. Most of these celebrities do not care about you guys. Stop idolizing them. They don't care about you. They're not coming to save you. They don't care. If any celebrity has asked you about how your family is doing or like what you've been up to or even say, hey, let's hang out, they don't care about you. They're not your friends. They're not your family. Stop looking at them as friends and family. You don't know what these people do in the dark. They do a lot of demonic things just to maintain the lifestyle that they have. It's not of God. If you call yourself a godly man or woman, this is not a godly setting to be in. You don't want to be like these celebrities. Most of these celebrities are probably drinking fecal matter. I'm trying to not, you know what I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to trigger anything, but these people are drinking fecal matter and the red stuff under the interior of your skin for fame and fortune. These people are completely you have no idea what these people do behind closed doors. So my message is, stop running to celebrities like they're God, because they are not God. They are false. They're sinful creatures just like you and me. These people do not have your best interest in mind. They hate you, or they don't hate you, but they will use you. They suck the energy out of you like a vampire. And on top of that, they suck out the money out your wallet like a Hoover vacuum cleaner. They don't care. They don't. So it's time that we stop looking at celebrities as these people to look up to and that we should appreciate. I'm asking God myself to just kill any sort of feelings I have like that. I don't want to look at these celebrities like that. They don't care about me. They don't have my best interest. They don't even ask me how my friends or family are doing. At least when you talk to your coworker, they're like, yo, how's your friend? How's your family? Yeah, how was the weekend? You chill with the family? At least they're asking about you. These celebrities don't care. They're gonna look at you, sign your shirt, your basketball, your soccer ball, some article of material that you have, and keep it pushing. And be like, now that has value because of me. Oh yeah, he's cool. He's cool because of me. That's the message. Stop looking at celebrities as these people to just look up to and be like. They're shady. They're whack. They're weird. Yo, man, go through it. Whatever you guys are going through, go through it. Because I guarantee you the character that you're going to have and develop is 10 times better than you just obtaining all the riches of the world. What good does it profit a man if he gains the whole world but loses his soul? What good is it if you gain every material possession, everybody's attention, everybody's quote unquote self-respect, but you don't have God in the picture, it doesn't work out in your favor, and you're going to be always searching for more. So you know who it is, and you know what we came to do. And I hope you guys pick the right side. Peace.